Hey guys, it's Matt here. How you doing? It's been a little while. I just thought I would share with you my mask design that I finally finished. Actually, I wrapped it up about a week ago, and I actually played in a game with it this past week, so it was nice to get it out on the ice. But I'm going to walk you through the design and how I arrived at each graphic element. So on the chin first, we'll start there. I've got the number 1. That's not my number, but it's important to me because it represents the goalies from the early days where that was the number they wore, original 6 and even prior. And then flanking the number 1, I've got my flying mask design. So I brought it into like more of a 3-dimensional graphic. So I've got it on each side there, and that's all drawn with an acrylic pen. In fact, the whole mask is done that way. There was no airbrush, nothing like that. The whole thing is done with this acrylic pen, which was a lot of fun to use and gives it more of an illustrative style, which I thought was kind of cool. So that's the flying mask there. And then on this side here, I've got the W. This is the logo for White Western Star. It's a trucking company. My dad, when I was a kid, was a truck driver. And he owned his own truck at one point. It was a White Western Star. So that's their logo there. And then I've got the numbers here on the side, 4620. So those are the years that he lived, 1946 to 2020. Died a couple of years ago. So that's just a little tribute to him. On this side here, we have my own rendition. It's a little bit of artistic license there. This is the logo for the Hamilton Steelhawks. So for those of you who are from the Hamilton area, you'll remember the Steelhawks. They were an OHL team for a couple of years in the mid-'80s. So that was their logo. I went to a game when I was a kid, and it made an impression on me, and I always loved that logo. The original design is in silver to represent Steeltown, Hamilton. But I did a little hit there in red just so it balanced the other side with the White Western Star, because their star is red, so that's why I did it like that. And then on the top we've got Whalers logo. It's my favorite hockey logo, my favorite NHL logo of all time. I left it in black and white. I did that on purpose because it's representative of the original design journey that the original artist did when he was developing the logos. His name is Peter Good. He's the original designer behind the Whalers logo. He did it in black and white originally, and obviously then it took on the color. And I actually got in contact with Peter during this project, and that was just a great experience as well to connect with him. So that's the Whalers logo. And then on each side, I've got the classic stripes, which tie into the chin. So originally I was going to leave it in black and white, and then I just felt like it really needed a hit of color, and it's always nice if you can match it with your gear. So the blue then runs up each side of the mask. And then this is just a little design graphic here. Just, you know, it's a little tribute to what we've seen in the past on a lot of the old school designs. That V design, I've done that on a few of mine actually in the past, so that's what that is there. And then on the back plate, I've got I took my tribute logo and I sewed it on the back. My tribute logo was the first graphic I put on a patch, so I wanted to put that there. So I sewed that on the back. And then last but not least is just a small cross. The cross there represents my Christian faith, which is really important to me. So that's the back plate. So there's the whole mask design. Just a little bit of my own personal, life experiences and some of my favorite things about hockey, and so I dropped them on there. And in case you're wondering, this is an original 960 made by iTech, 961 rather, because of the cat eye. And that's the story on the mask. Hope you like it. Have yourself a great rest of the day.